Hello everybody, this is Kay. Thank you for joining me here today on my channel, Gigi's Paper Treasures. I have a new journal going up on my Etsy shop. It should be up there by the time I get this video uploaded. So I'll put the link to my shop in the description box below. But this was originally a blank journal that I picked up from a thrift store. It had a bunch of blank pages in it. Some were written in, which I removed all the pages, and I separated the spine from the front and the back cover, and I created a new spine with some canvas here. So it's a little bit of a flexible spine, if you can see that. It's got a Bible verse here on the front. May he give you the desire of your heart and make all your plans succeed. Psalm 20 verse 4. So this is a kind of a faith-based, inspirational, Christian type journal here. And I've got the closure with just some eyelets and some ribbon here, some kind of organza brown ribbon to tie as a closure. Inside the front cover, I've got a lace pocket, and I also have a lace pocket inside the back cover too. And I just have a large tag in here with writing space on the back. Some things I have clipped in with a couple of these little gold cross paper clips that I have, just little scripture cards and journaling spots. I think this would be the ideal journal for like taking sermon notes or taking with you to Bible study, and making notes in. A couple of little writing spots and tuck spots for little tags. I've sewn around some of the pages. I've used different papers throughout this, as I'm sure you can see. This page was really long, so I turned it into a side pocket and tucked a couple of goodies in there. I have a really nice set of cross dies, and that's what I used to cut this out with. Actually, I backed it. I cut it out twice and backed them, so this would be kind of a lift for that page. Made out of book page. I cut those out of book page. I've left plenty of blank space for writing spots. This was an envelope, and rather than just leaving the flap of the envelope flapping, I put these two pieces on here to make another little kind of journaling spot. I have a little journal card tucked into that envelope. This was just some coffee dyed paper that I put some stickers and stamps on. And I've also included some various stickers and Bible verse, faith-based sayings throughout this journal as well. Okay, here's kind of a little mini multi-pocket. Some of these cards, these little scripture cards, I got from the Digital Collage Club. Some of them were from a kit that I bought, and if I can remember, if I can find where I bought them from another Etsy creator, I will link that below as well. This is kind of one of those little hidden journaling spots. Kind of have to maneuver it back into place there. I've got music paper in here. These pages were actually some of the original pages that were in this journal before I took it apart. These ones that have the lines, and they kind of have like a kind of a florally botanical background pattern to them. This is a vellum envelope, and I put some things in so it would show through on this side. Just some various journaling spots. And I'll go back and fix that later. This is just a little die cut that I had left over. Embellish that page with. A little brown paper little pocket thing on this that I turned into a little pocket. That's just some bling, a little piece of bling I had left over from some other project. More of that music paper. So these pages that I took out of the original journal, I hinged them together in the middle with washi tape just to make them, you know, so they could be sewn into the signature like a regular kind of double page. Another side pocket. And another clipped on piece here. This is just a little notepad that I made out of some cut-offs of coffee dyed paper. And let's see, a little pocket here, kind of a double pocket with vellum down here. And I'm so sorry if you can hear my husband in the background. He's talking on the phone even though I have the door closed. He gets quite loud. He's Italian and, well, they don't have an indoor voice. So this is just a little scrap I had left over from something else, and I glued it onto this page as a writing spot with a couple of little stickers. Here's a little, I attached this to the flap of that vellum envelope and made kind of a side pocket, and I just tucked in a little coffee dyed index card into that for journaling space. I've also put a little bit of lace on the edges of some of the papers. This is a CD envelope with book page in the background and just a little journaling card with a lovely picture of a couple of roses on it there. Another little kind of multi-pocket thing that I just made this with some various scraps that I had and I wanted to use up, and I just tucked a little journaling card in each one of those little pockets. Another little side tuck with journaling space. This was Amazon packaging. I just now realized that that was on there. I think I accidentally glued it to the wrong side. I wanted to glue it to this side so the other side would just be plain brown, but didn't quite get that right, I guess. Okay, here's the middle of the last signature, and I've got just kind of a little pocket thing I made with some brown paper and some leftover scrapbook papers. This front flap has a little tuck with a couple tags. And this is a pocket. This is an embossed tag I made with book page. Another little kind of corner torn pocket here with a bookmark. Simple stenciling. And then I just used a couple of little circle punches as the topper there. Tag on this just clipped on with another one of my little cross paper clips. He has made everything beautiful in its time. That's from Ecclesiastes. And then this pocket with a couple more little tags tucked into it. Okay. Almost to the end. A couple more journaling spots attached there. Another one of those little paper bags. Flip out with a heart die cut out there. And then the back cover, I have this little element which is a tag, but if you pull this out, this flips up and you have kind of like a secret hidden journaling spot there. So this bottom part is pocket, and this tag kind of holds that flap closed to hide that little journaling spot. So that is it. Hop on over to my Etsy shop and have a look at what I've got over there if you feel so inclined to do so. Thank you so much for watching today, and have a blessed day.